So here's one of the last Heathkit amplifiers that had a pair of 3-500s in it. And this one, somewhere inside of it, I think says 1987. I got this a couple of years ago, and it never worked. Nobody ever actually used it. It was built wrong. It would kind of work and then randomly arc out. And I tore it completely down, and I found that the bottom of the tank coil had a cold solder joint, but it looked like it was good. And until you actually tried to remove the tank coil, then you could tell that it was bad. So that's why I tore it completely down, to find out where the problem was. I figured, well, take the thing completely apart and put it back together. I should be able to, make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be. So I had the manual out and all that, and I was gonna, redo everything. So when I found that, I realized that was the problem, and so this thing's been pretty good ever since. It does not have 10 meters, and it does not have the position to add it on the switch. It is backwards on the band switch from the sb221, and some other things are kind of strange. There's ways to add 10 meters, but it's usually kind of complicated, and you'll have to deal with the guy that likes to convert SB220s into 6-meter only amplifiers, King Conversions, and he wants a premium for the switches and coils and all that stuff, so I don't really feel like it's worth it. Especially considering those parts were from customers' amplifiers that he's kept and is selling for a profit. So, at any rate, it's a pretty good amplifier. It does not light up like the SB220. There's no light on the meters. It does have the in and out as far as that goes, and then you have typical high voltage, grid current, relative low, and whatever. And I just leave it on grid current, and of course you have your plate here. You got to be careful if you're using a different type of amplifier and you jump on this. I've seen people go and turn this thing while they're trying to tune the amp and blow out the switch. So anyway, all in all, pretty good amplifier. And I also have the matching tuner to it over here. This is the 2060A. There was an earlier version without the A on it that was a gray color, and they're very good tuners. Just the meters are kind of not real informative. I don't like them. So anyway, it's a video of my hl2200 amplifier made by Heathkit.